welcome back for some more Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. We're here in this cave on our way to Damcian. We got a boss to fight at the end of it, of course. Ice Rod. Let's give that to Rydia. Let's see, take a look at our map, see the treasure chest. So we already got the treasure chest on the other side. Looks like all we need to do is go through the door. Back attack. It's the first back attack of the game. Now, in the original version of the game, when you chose the row command, it changed everyone's rows. So we're going to see if that's the case here, too. I'm guessing it is. Yeah. And instantly, too. That's different than the original. Did not change instantly in the original game. So we got some guys weak to thunder. Let's do it. Okay, so these tiny mages can pose a bit of a problem. If you cast magic on them, they will counterattack with magic. See if we can't take them out with darkness. No. I guess we'll single target some thunder. Some thunder spells on these guys. Tiny mages. One more thunder spell, have you defend. And Cecil should be able to take these guys out now. Yep. And our mages defend, and attack. Cecil, have a potion, sir. Good sir. Some money. And a bomb fragment. Bomb fragment is a throwable item that does fire damage. Blizzard. Let's take a look-see. We got a chest on the other side of this wall, and I can't remember. It looks like they fixed it. So in the original American release, the US release, the hidden passages were visible. So they weren't too hidden. It looks like they fixed that for the Pixel Remaster. Yeah, they don't show you where the hidden passages are. I believe, yeah, right there. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting added difficulty to the game, where we can't see the hidden passages. I like it though. Feather cap. Yes, let's give that to you, since you're the squishiest, and you don't have any head armor, so we'll give you the leather cap that she had. Nice. Getting some different enemy groupings. So they can, in the original game, they only cast the healing on themselves. But it looks like they can cast healing on the other enemies as well now. That's an interesting change. Alright, multi-target thunder did get him. I was worried that maybe the multi-target thunder... Ooh, we got a high potion as a drop too. That's nice. Another potion. Never have too many potions. Get them both? Nope. We got one of them. This one's just going to keep curing itself, it looks like. I need a single target thunder to take him out. There we go. Levels. Alright, what do we got over here? Another. Ooh, our first alligator of the game. Do believe the alligators are actually weak to ice. Single targeted thunder spell there. They are indeed weak to ice. Rydia leveling up, learning magic. She learned Toad. Let's take a look at Rydia's magic and see what she's learned. Warp. Alright, she already has Warp. That's a handy little spell to have. She didn't have too much white magic, but a little bit. Still just has Chocobo summon. We should summon the Chocobo just to see it. Yeah, let's go ahead and summon the Chocobo here. Summon that Chocobo on the alligator. Nice! Not too bad damage either. It was enough to take it out. Shadow Blade. We got a new sword for Cecil. Oh! Increases his attack power quite considerably. And the battles have been pretty easy so far. I think we might be able to go, we'll go to active battle mode. Try to make this game as challenging as we can, since I know quite a bit about the game and have played it so many times. I'd like a nice decent challenge. This way leads outside. The monster lies in the cave beyond. Use a 10 outside if you must. Well, we definitely will be using the 10 outside. Don't you worry, Tella. So we should have at least one tent, right? Yeah, we got 4 of them. The waterfall. He's down there. So we gotta jump down a waterfall just to get to him. Oh! And if you've played Final Fantasy VI, you may realize that there is a bit of a nod to this game in Final Fantasy VI. I believe these guys are weak to fire. We'll try it out. I believe they don't take any damage from physical attacks, if I remember correctly. And fire did do the trick. The Barren Falls in Final Fantasy VI was a nod to this game. Oh, these guys are annoying. We can run away. We've fought enough battles to this point. So, I wonder if they changed it to where you don't drop gil when you run away. Hades Helm and Hades Gloves. These are equipment for Cecil. Hades Helm and Hades Gloves. There we go. Improved armor for Cecil. Yeah, for some reason there's Dark Knight armor here in the in this dungeon for whatever reason. Video game logic. Alright, these guys are pretty easy to deal with. A bit of a fire spell. More treasure. We got some equipment for Cecil. Was Hades armor. And the other one was Hermes shoes, which I believe is the item that casts haste. Yes, yes. And there's our boss. We don't need to fight this. We want to save our magic charges for the boss fight. There he is! And we're surrounded. Watch out! Oh, play that awesome boss music. Oh, I really love this remastered boss music. So good. So he is a water enemy. You would think he'd be weak to thunder. I don't think he is, though. I don't think he's weak to anything. Chocobo kick is the way to go for Rydia. Oh, Cecil doing massive damage, though. I don't ever remember Cecil doing that much damage. We'll continue to throw thunder at him with Tella, attack with Cecil, and summon the Chocobo with Rydia. Yeah, they've nerfed the boss fights. That's unfortunate. This guy's a lot easier, I can already tell. The way we're just absolutely destroying him so easily. It is a really cool thing they did with this boss fight. As you do more damage to him, the tentacles start to disappear. I like that little touch. It's really nice. But yeah, they've definitely nerfed this game. That's unfortunate. This boss fight was actually somewhat challenging in the original game. Not here. We're just tearing through him like he's nothing. Going through him like a hot knife through butter. Excellent! Excellent! He's weakening. This is way too easy. The good news is, though, it's a PC game, and I'm sure there will be mods come out to make this game harder. So that'll be something we can look forward to in the future, is playing modded versions of the Pixel Remasters. Some challenge mods, I'm sure, will be available. Always leave it to the community to fix these games and make them even better than they are. Come now, Damsian is beyond this waterfall. And we've made it to the other side. Damsian's right up this way, so let's get to it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh, nice. I like it. I like it when they tilt the camera like that. That's really cool. Nice little cutscene here. Also like the change that they made the airships come from the direction of Baron instead of before they swept across the screen from right to left. That's a kind of cool touch. So, oh no, the Red Wings have bombed Damsian Castle. And everyone's dead. We didn't get here in time, but luckily, they stole the crystal. Luckily, we weren't here when the bombs were dropped, so we didn't die with everyone else. Got a tent, nice. Nice little added text. The healing pots upstairs. I must. The bombardment was too much. Surprised you guys can even still talk. Is that? It is! Anna! You're that bard! Anna ran away because of you! I hope they kept one of the "You spoony bard!" They did! One of the most iconic lines. No, wait! Such an iconic line, but instead of using magic on him, die! Tella is just hitting him with a staff. But please, listen! So, Tella doesn't really want him dead. He just wants to beat him up with his staff a little bit. Shut up! Forgive me, please! Take this! Ouch! Father, stop! She's not dead? What? Well, she's only mostly dead. Oh, Anna, I'm so glad to see you again. Father, Edward is the Prince of Damsian. Forgive me for running away, but Edward and I are in love. Still, I knew I couldn't find happiness without your consent. I was on my way home when... We were attacked by Baron's Redwings and their commander Golbez. I've never heard of Golbez before. Who is he? I don't know. All I know is that his strength was beyond words. But why did they attack Damsian? They wanted the crystal, and they spared no one to get it. My mother, my father, even Anna shielded me from their arrows. Jeez. You love him enough to give your own life? Father, forgive me. Edward, I love you. Anna! 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 Damn you, Golbez! Who is that monster anyway? What do you know about him? I hear he arrived at Baron one day and became the new leader of the Redwings. He leads them in their mission to plunder the crystals. Stop your sniveling. That will not bring Anna back. Golbez of Baron, I shall take his life with my own two hands. Tell her, wait. You can't possibly go alone. Whoa, old man's got some strength. He just threw us to the side like we were nothing. I will kill Golbez on my own. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. You're kind of an old dude with some pretty weak spells at this point. You might need somebody's help, but okay. Otella's left the party. Edward is pretty insufferable. Even like little kid Rydia is like, stop crying. You're a grown up. You're not supposed to cry. I lost my mom, but I'm not gonna cry anymore. Rydia. I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm staying here with Anna. I will never leave her side. Yes, punch him in the face. That will change everything. That's enough. You're now rightful ruler of Damsian, so start acting like it. You owe it to your people, and you owe it to Anna. Your Majesty, my name is Cecil, and I need your help. Why should I help you? My friend Nkapo is suffering from desert fever. I need to get the Sand Ruby to save her. Can you help me? What's her name? Rosa. She is very dear to you, isn't she? Like Anna was to me. You can find the Sand Ruby in Antline Cave, which lies to the east. The ruby forms from the fluid that Antlion secretes when it lays eggs. We could cross the shallows in my hovercraft to reach the cave. After we acquire the Sand Ruby, we could cross the shallows once more to Kaipo. Let us be on our way. And the most useless character in the game has joined our party. Edward is a bard, and, well, he's pretty useless. Goodbye, Anna. I'm going to switch, if you haven't noticed, between Anna and Anna. Yeah, my head won't allow me to settle on either Anna or Anna for that name. I blame it on Frozen. Alright, so we got a hovercraft. We can travel around without random battles now. And we can cross these shallows here to get to the cave. To get to the cave where the Sand Ruby is. We can also travel the shallows up here if we want to go back to Kaipo, which we don't need to do yet because we don't have the Sand Ruby. But yeah, if you go over here, you can go back to Kaipo. And you can travel all the way. The hovercraft's pretty slow. I don't remember it being this slow in the original. But yeah, man, it moves pretty dang slow. But no random battles, so there's that. We can walk around as Rydia. I guess that's fine. I was going to walk around as the new character, so we'll change to Edward Even though Edward is everyone's least favorite character in the game. And for good reason. Alright, so we got these pots here. This one restores MP, and this one will restore HP. I do like the fact that they made the animation a lot quicker in the Pixel Remaster. It took forever for the animation to go off in the original game. Making that quicker was a nice addition. Let's check out our party. Let's check out what Edward's got going on. He's equipped it pretty nicely. Don't need to worry about his equipment then. We'll walk around as Edward. Just because. Reasons. And here's the cave. Let's go. Antlion Cave. What's all this debris? I like it. It's a nice little effect, added effect. Let's get some treasure chests. Fight some enemies. Alright, well, Tella's left the party, so we're going to need you to take care of these guys. Let's try Thunder. It's either going to be Thunder or Ice. I can't remember which one. Probably Ice, right? Thunder seemed to do the trick. Edward starts out at a lower level than Rydia, just to show how weak he really is. And these guys, I believe, they're called goblins. Weren't they called imps? Or they always been goblins? I can't remember what their names were in the original. I don't think it was goblin, though. Adamantoise. Well, these guys are weak to ice. So Edward's ability as a bard is he can sing, and it does various different status effects. Not all of them are very useful, but they're there. More Adamantoise, huh? I'll just have Edward attack, and he missed. Of course. All right. I don't remember what these basilisks are weak to. I think it might be ice, but I'm not exactly sure. No, not ice. They may not be weak to anything. The darkness ability, though, is a very, very nice addition. I'm glad they added that back into the Pixel Remaster. We need to throw some potions. Just one on Edward, since he's got such little HP. I don't know how useful the Song of Silence is against enemies that don't use magic. Edward keeps leveling up. Even as weak as Edward is, I think he can actually take out these goblins in one hit. Nope, he can't even hit them. Some echo worms. Interesting drop. Now, the original game, I believe there is a... At least in the 3D remake, I know there's like a really rare enemy you can run into around here. I forgot what it does or why it's important or anything about it, but I do remember there being a rare enemy in this area. Edward actually hit with his harp? Holy cow. Where do you learn stop? Alright. I believe it's in this room too where you can find the rare encounter. Lamia's Harp. So the Dreamer's Harp can cause enemies to fall asleep. The Lamia's Harp, I believe, causes confusion. Yes, it does. It makes it a lot more useful than the one where they fall asleep. Confusion is really good. Although Edward's accuracy is not the greatest. Let's summon the Chocobo against this guy here. Just because. Chocobo kick! Take that. Alright, so let's see. A couple more treasure chests and a couple ways to go. One way leads us to the end of the dungeon. Another way leads us, I believe, to a save point. So yeah, I believe this way is going to lead us to a save point. Oops, didn't mean to do darkness, but okay, whatever. We'll just take them out quicker that way. Look at that, Edward being useful. Alright, got a save point in here. Phoenix down. Third emergency exit. Go ahead and use the tent. Can't forget to mention the added usefulness of that sprint button. How nice it is to have in these games. It does make me wonder for Final Fantasy VI, though, what they're going to do with the sprint shoes. And in Final Fantasy V, what they're going to do with the Thief Dash ability. Because those were the same as the sprint button in those games. So I don't know how they're going to play that in the next two games, but we'll see when we get there. Antlion Nest. This is where the antlion lays its eggs. Eek! It's okay. Antlions are quite tame. They don't attack people. Here, I'll demonstrate by taking the sand ruby, like so. Duh! I guess you're wrong. Arrgh! Come on, we have to help him. Boss fight time. Now, in the original version of this game, this guy was pretty difficult. We'll see how much they nerfed him. I don't think he's susceptible to any status effects. We'll just have Edward attack. I don't think singing is going to help us out. I don't think he's weak to any elements either. Casting Blizzard does okay damage. Now, when you attack, he does counterattack with the counter horn. Yeah, which is one of the things that made this boss fight a little bit challenging in the original. It's not so challenging here, though. We can have Edward heal. Not really doing much for us. Let's summon the Chocobo. And if I remember correctly, the heal ability that Edward has was Well, it was cut from the original localization in the US, but I believe it uses a potion. It consumes a potion to work. Let's try to sing just to see what happens. Not like Edward does anything in this fight at all anyways. It's all Rydia and Cecil. Oh, the Chocobo's doing a heck of a lot of damage. Just keep Chocoboing him to death. And we got him. Too easy. Yeah, they nerfed the enemies in this game. I was afraid of that. I don't know why you gotta do that. This game was easy enough as in the original form. The boss fights only provided slight bits of challenge. They weren't even that hard in the original. How could this happen? They're always been totally harmless. Monsters are growing in number of late, and their behavior is changing as well. I can't help but feel this is some kind of sign. Come on, let's go cure Rosa. Right, let's go. Actually, you know what? You know what we got? We got warp. We get out of here really quickly. Use our warp spell again. Oh, that warped us to the save point. Oh well. We can just walk out the rest of the way, I guess. It's not a difficult dungeon, and it's not that big either. Edward, you are absolutely useless. You know that? It's pretty bad when, like, a 7-year-old girl is more useful than a grown man. That's pretty sad, Edward. Pretty sad indeed. I mean, granted, she is a summoner with all kinds of awesome magic, but dude, you just make the Bard class look so pathetic in this game. When Bards can actually be really useful in other Final Fantasy games. Not in this game, though. You're gonna get to see in Final Fantasy V how useful a Bard can be. The Bards in Final Fantasy V are really awesome. I don't know why this thing has to be so slow. Is there any reason why this thing is so slow? The hovercraft could have used the sprint button. Take the shallows here back to Capo. Alright. Golly, they made this thing. Why did they make this thing move so slow? I don't understand. It makes no sense. I mean, you walk faster than that hovercraft moves. Does that make any sense at all? Rosa! We'll use the sand ring. We don't want to use the bomb ring. Don't want to use the bomb ring on Rosa. That's kind of the opposite of what we're trying to do. Rosa, exposed to the light of the sand ruby. Nice animation. That was cool. Oh. Cecil, you're alive. Thank goodness. How do you feel? I'm fine, but I thought I'd lost you. They told me you died in the mist when the earthquake hit. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Rosa, who's Golbez? He's the new captain of the Red Wings, appointed by the king himself. But the king has been acting strangely. I believe Golbez is manipulating him to collect the crystals for himself. With Mesidius' water crystal in hand, he'll surely go after the others, the fire crystal of Damcian, the wind crystal of Fabul, and the earth crystal of Troya. The fire crystal has already fallen into his hands. Ah, let me introduce you. Edward is the Prince of Damcian. Rydia is a summoner of the mist. I wouldn't have been able to get the Sand Ruby and cure your fever without their help. I don't know about that. Maybe without Rydia's help, but Edward didn't do anything. Hi there. Hello, Rydia. Thank you both so much. Cecil, after Damcian, Fabul must be their next target. We must... You have to rest now. Don't worry, we'll go to Fabul. Sadly, the trail to Fabul is blocked by thick ice. Rydia, can you cast fire? No. Fire is one of the most elementary of black magic spells. As a summoner, you... Rosa, stop. You're in no condition to come with us. I'll be alright, really. On my honor as a white mage, I promise I won't be a burden. Actually, you'll be far from a burden. You'll be very useful, unlike Edward. Rosa only wishes to be with you, Cecil. Alright, we'll go together. Just make sure you get plenty of rest tonight. Thank you. And Rosa joins the party as a white mage, and she is very useful. Always love the white mage. White mages are the most useful job class of all. Later that night, though, notice in this house, there's one bed, and we're all sleeping there. I guess Rosa gets the bed, and the rest of us, including the residents of the house, have to sleep on the floor. Anna, I miss you so much. Ah! And we're attacked by a Sagan. Edward! Anna? You must fight, Edward! Believe in yourself. Anna! Grrr! What? Edward actually won the battle? Anna, this can't be. I must leave this world for a better place. No, don't go. I can't live without you. You mustn't let Golbez have the crystals. Fight for your people. Care for them as you did for me. What people? All these people are dead. Yes, I'll do it. I'll fight. But how can I stop him? I don't know what I should do. All set. Cecil, you crack me up. Every time we wake up, prepare for Cecil to say all set, because he's going to do that for the rest of the game. But now we have Rosa in our party, and she's in the front row. We need to do something about that. We want you to be in the back row, so we're going to need to change formation. Can we not change formation? Oh, we can change formation. There we go. And we need you to switch there, you to go here, you to go there. Alright, that puts all of our mages in the back row and Cecil in the front row. Oh, that'll work. Let's check out what Rosa's coming with. Hold, slow, scan, cure, and sight. So hold is like paralysis. It causes paralysis. Slow is slow. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Sight, just like in the last game, displays a detailed map. One of the most useless spells in the game. There's no real ever reason to use it. I mean, I guess if you're brand new at the game, it might be something cool to use. If you played the game a million times like me, no need. Let's see what she comes equipped with. Leather cap, leather guard, iron armlet, a bow, and some iron arrows. So not only is she a white mage, she's also an archer. She has the aim ability, which was not cut from the original game. So that's cool. I don't think there's really any better armor we can buy. If we wanted to, we could take off, you know, so the iron armlet's better than the ruby. The ruby armlet we do need to keep for later for reasons that we'll get into when we get later in the game. Actually, the staff optimizes her. I actually want to keep her with the bow. The bow can be useful at times. I forget, though, which hand the bow goes in. It did matter in the original game. It actually mattered which hand you put the bow in. Attack 12 if we go right hand. Okay, it doesn't matter. I thought it mattered, but it doesn't matter. We'll do it that way then. Whatever. Actually, how many arrows does she have? She comes with iron arrow. Do you not consume arrows in this game? That's interesting. So did they change that? Okay, it's not going to show me in the inventory. I just want to see if... I want to see how arrows work. In the original game, you actually had to buy a supply of arrows. But yeah, it looks like if you just equip, you get unlimited arrows. That's pretty cool. Alright. Alright. To the mountains we go. Very, very slowly on our very, very slow hovercraft. I mean, if they would have just made the hovercraft go at the speed that you walk on, that you can... I mean, it goes slower than you walk. That is just so weird. Like, why would the hovercraft be slower than walking on foot? Makes absolutely no sense. It's weird. I wonder why they did it. I know they had to have had the ability to make it faster. There's no way. You can't tell me that. I mean, look, you walk faster than the darn hovercraft moves. Odd. Rydia, can you try casting the fire spell? What's wrong? Give it a try. I know you can do it. No! I hate fire. That's right. Our village was destroyed by fire when... Well, let's not get into that because it was kind of my fault. Even though it wasn't. Rydia, you're the only one who can melt this ice. If we don't get to Fabul, more people will be in danger. Please, Rydia, it's time to be brave. Time to be brave? Please, Rydia, you must. Yeah, that's right, bud. A 7-year-old girl is more brave than you are. Fire! And Rydia learns fire. I always thought this was a cool little addition to the story, where Rydia learned fire and was afraid of fire because their town was destroyed by fire and only learned fire. In this moment, it's just a nice little story beat and added character development. It's very cool. Rydia, that was incredible. Hee hee. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Rydia. Very nice. Oh, the remastered music has been absolutely on point so far. Okay, so we have flying enemies here, and these flying enemies are actually weak to bow and arrows, which is interesting. We'll use fire since we just learned it. You can sing because you're useless. And we can actually aim and attack these guys with arrows. So the aim ability just makes your shot more accurate. If we just attack with Rosa, it's not very accurate. Also saw that Thunder did almost no damage to these guys. Go ahead and defend there, Rydia. And the fact that we get unlimited arrows is just more reason to use it. Edward killed an enemy? You kidding me? We got a save point here. A tent. And bombs. Whoops, I meant to use some ice magic. Okay, well, it seems like Ice Magic didn't do much. These guys weak to Thunder? They were in Final Fantasy 2. Nope, they just are completely resistant to magic all the way around. Apparently. It's like Cecil's gonna have to take these guys. Oh no! Ow! I'm glad I hit Cecil and not anyone else. Rosa learned life. Very cool. Well, let's go ahead and use our white mage to heal up. And single target to Cecil. That'll do. Golden needle. And some money. Skeletons. And these guys are weak to fire. They are considered undead. But for some reason, the Dark Sword actually does damage to them, which it doesn't to most undead enemies. Just an interesting thing. It doesn't do a lot, but it does some damage. Whereas if you attack one of the zombie characters with the Dark Blade of Cecil, it does 1 damage. Also wanted to show off, you can use the Ice Rod as an item, and it will cast a free Blizzard spell. But it's kind of a weakened version of the Blizzard spell. It's not at full power. You know what? We got plenty of tents. We might as well use the tent here. Heal up and get all of our mages up to full magic. Really no reason not to. It is weird though that they put a save point so early in this dungeon. You figured it would be like halfway through. Heck, if I don't remember there being another save point, there might actually even be another save point in this dungeon later on. Yeah, it seemed like magic didn't do much to these guys either. Why is your attack so inaccurate, Edward? Wow. Rosa learn Protect. All right. I can't remember if you can multi-target Protect in this game or not. I do want to rearrange some magic though. I want to get fire. What, can I not rearrange magic? You can't rearrange magic in this version of the game. Oh, you can hit B to sort. Huh. Okay, you can... Oh, you can customize. Okay, that's cool. We'll put warp down here at the bottom for now. Well, that's neat. So there's auto sorting and there's... And then there's custom sorting too. Okay, that's kind of cool. I want to customize it a little bit. Have Cure be the first spell. Sight can go lower in the priority. So that's it. And then there's Protect. I guess we'll try out in a battle and see if we can multi-target Protect. Holy arrows, nice. This unlimited arrow stuff is really gonna make Rosa's bow and arrow attack a lot more useful. And the fact that flying enemies are weak to bow and arrow attacks is really cool too. Honestly, can't believe that didn't kill them. Use the Ice Rod as an item. Wow, that is such little damage and yet still killed him. One shot. One shot from Rosa. What's going on here? that garb. He's one of Fabul's monks. Hiya! Now, in the original translation, he didn't say hiya, he said achoo, which was so hilarious. Hiya! Kick! So yeah, this is the auto battle. I'm controlling absolutely nothing. We're just watching Yang here fight these guys off by himself. And we're not helping out at all. No, no, no. We're just gonna sit back and watch this guy fight on his own. Scripted battle. Good grief, that's no normal bomb! We have to help him! Alright, so Yang is a monk, and he's very powerful. He's kind of squishy as far as like HP goes, and I mean he's got a good bit of HP, but he takes a lot of damage. But he's very powerful when it comes to actually attacking. He starts off kind of weak, but trust me, you can get him up there to where he is doing lots of damage later on. See, Thunder did almost absolutely nothing. We could try Chocobo, but not yet. Also, he has Focus that doubles his attack power, but he also has Gird, which like doubles his defensive power too. So he's got some abilities here. His attack's not doing a ton of damage yet, but just you wait till later on. Okay, Prey is can restore a little bit of HP, but I believe it also has a pretty high, chance of failing, like it just did. I'm gonna blow, says the monster. Now, Cecil's really the only one doing any damage here. Everybody else is pretty weak. Ow. This boss fight is definitely a lot easier than the original game. Not even close. This boss fight was somewhat difficult in the original game. We're absolutely just blowing right through them though. All the healing we have here is quite nice too. Rosa learns Cura, so we got even more healing now.
You have my gratitude. Yang is my name. I am the High Monk of Fabul. I came here to train with my men, but all were killed by a swarm of beasts. They were Fabul's finest monks.
I don't know how. I really don't know. I kind of question how fine they actually were if they were all killed by a bunch of beasts.
My name is Cecil. We bring urgent news to Fabul.
A villain named Gomez is using Baron's power to seize the world's crystal for himself.
Then he covets our wind crystal as well.
There's no doubt. He already took the crystal of Damsium with ease.
Well, that's kind of your fault, but okay.
Fabul may be next to fall. Then the odds are against us. The only monks left in the castle are students. They stand little chance against Baron's forces.
I assume Gomez was behind the monster attack that killed your men. And almost killed you.
If we wouldn't have come along, I don't know how well you would have done, since you have a fire claw against fire-based enemies, but luckily we got here in time.
Then their assault is imminent. I must go. We will help you go. We will help you to we will go with you to Fabul. You may need our help. I am grateful. However, this matter does not concern you. It concerns us all.
You see, I am the Prince of Damsium.
Rosa and I are citizens of Baron, and this girl is but one victim of our kingdom's recent attacks that I myself led. I see. Then I humbly accept your assistance. Let's go. We haven't much time. Fabul lies to the east of the mountains.
we got Yang to join the party. So, different from all the other Final Fantasies before this, we can have 5 party members at a time. I love it. Love it that there's 5 party members. It really makes a lot to, there's a lot of different things you can do. Unfortunately, in this game, you never can really control who's in your party. People just kind of come and go as the story wills it. So, there's not much customization to your party, but there is a wide range of different characters and job classes. As you can see, we have Summoner, Monk, Prince. What a job class. I don't think his job class should be Prince. It's Bard, but okay. And White Mage, Dark Knight. So it's nice. You can't change your jobs like you could in Final Fantasy III, but you can get a nice variety of different job classes that are assigned to people. So, yep. It is what it is. No treasure chest? I thought I remembered treasure chests on this screen, but I guess not. Alright, so we're on the other side of the mountain. We gotta get to Fabul before Baron attacks. But will we make it in time? Will we be able to keep the crystal from falling into Golbez's hands? Find out in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then. Adios, amigos.